Over 8% unemployment, 5 million without work for 6 months or longer, more than 8 million only working part-time. If there's one thing Mitt Romney and Barack Obama can agree on, the economy, and more specifically, the jobs crisis in America, is the issue of this race. Mitt Romney's philosophy: let the private sector create new jobs. President Obama agrees, but thinks the federal government must play a larger role by investing in programs that may pay off in the future.
I have a plan to create 12 million new jobs.
Romney advisors also claim their plans will add another 7 million jobs over the decade.
Government doesn't create jobs. It's the private sector that creates jobs.
So what's in this Romney plan?
First, Romney wants to overhaul the tax code by cutting marginal tax rates 20% across the board. He argues that people will have more money in their pockets to buy things. In turn, more jobs will be created to meet the demand for those goods and services. Romney also claims that regulations cost private business about $1.75 trillion a year. So he says he'll repeal Obamacare and Dodd-Frank financial regulation, much of which is still yet to be implemented. He also plans to reform the regulatory system to make sure it balances the benefit to society with its cost to business. Finally, by balancing the budget, Romney plans to inject confidence into the business environment. However, capping federal spending, it means hundreds of thousands fewer government jobs at the federal, state, and local levels.
Supporters of Romney's plan say it'll create 12 million jobs conservatively, but no president has accomplished it in a single term since the data was first collected in the 1940s. Now for President Obama's plans to get more Americans back to work.
Jobs must be our #1 focus in 2010, and that's why I'm calling for a new jobs bill tonight.
Well, that jobs bill never panned out, and neither did the $477 billion effort he promoted last year, both essentially blocked by Congress. So what does Mr. Obama want to do moving forward, similar to what he's proposed in the past?
We need to create more jobs faster. We need to fill the hole left by this recession faster. We need to come out of this crisis stronger.
He wants to create jobs in manufacturing and green energy through tax incentives and investment. More spending on infrastructure. The president signed a more than $100 billion transportation bill in July, extends mostly current programs through 2014. And the president also proposed spending $35 billion for school, police, and fire department payrolls, along with another $130 billion to shore up state budgets. This was in his failed jobs plan last year. Yet to be seen, if he's reelected, whether those plans would have more success than they've had in the last 3 years.
Both candidates say they want to cut the corporate tax rate, expand energy jobs in the U.S., and support small business. Whoever is elected will probably have to do all that and much more to get us out of the jobs hole. Christine Romans, CNN, New York.